Sunak and his dimwits have decided that what we actually need right now is a £10 fine for people that miss doctor's appointments on the NHS. And about 10 years ago, I might have agreed with that. But now, have they got any idea what rationing means for ordinary people? Have they tried, do you think, to get a doctor's appointment? Getting a doctor's appointment in the UK today is virtually impossible. If there isn't some hideous telephone answering system that makes you want to physically throw yourself at a wall or stick a pencil through your own eyeball, there is some hostile receptionist determined to tell you why there's no appointments for the next 3 months. And even if you do make it through to get an appointment, maybe then you're going to wait for a bus. Maybe you're stood there with a stroller waiting to get the bus and you're on time. But of course, because of rationing of our transport systems, from airports to buses to ferries to whatever, the bus doesn't show up. Ordinary British people no longer expect buses to turn up because they simply don't. So you want to penalise people for failing to get a bus that never showed up to an appointment that they had to campaign to even try and get in 4 weeks from when they needed it. If you don't have someone to advocate for you inside the NHS at the moment, you don't stand a hope in hell. And meanwhile, of course, whilst this rationing affects the little people, right up there at the top of the chain with the 1%ers, they are running about in surplus, swishing around up to their shins. That's why they're on their yachts in Saint-Tropez. £4.7 billion still remains unaccounted for that was splurged on contracts for PPE and other COVID-related items during lockdown. 4.7 billion just disappeared into thin air and no one knows where it is. 13 billion in total went out to mates and chums of mates who got significantly richer, and now you want to apply a fine to the little people who are suffering rationing at every level, a cost of living crisis that means they can't afford to put fuel in their car, and you want to penalise them still further.